Check the OP, what did he do? Gas in his bag, so they go to the moon. Spent half an eighth, I got $1 million coins like the real McCoy. You know I feel that joy, cause if it goes to a buck, I won't believe my luck. And now 10 on my Lambos for me and my friends.
What's up, guys? Today I was having a busy day, so I did not want to finish the day without doing a video or a live stream because there's so much going on, and there's like, you know, I want to cover 10 times, 100 times what I actually get the chance to cover. So I feel like I can't miss any days. So here we go. We're going to go over some quick news that's been going on in cryptocurrency that you might have missed. I'll just tell you what's going on, and then you can check out the articles yourself if you're interested to look in deeper. And there we go. So here we have it. Affected by Mt. Gox scam, good news, your coins have been found. I'm interested in seeing what this article talks about. It's on Steemit. And we'll throw these articles down below, and we do re-steam this kind of stuff if you follow us. South Korea considers cryptocurrency tax as regulators grapple with speculative mania. Wow, they have a whole store there just for buying Bitcoin. That is insane. That is insane. I guess that's in their financial district. By the way, I have another million tabs open. I'm trying to learn to utilize better tools out there for productivity and keeping things organized, because sometimes I'm collecting tabs information for videos and it can just get very hectic, and that's why I'm going to cover this news and then close these tabs, get them the hell out of here, and that's why it's a bit slow. Also, if I was using Brave browser, it'd be a little bit faster, but I'm getting a video ready with Brave browser, so once I finish that video, I can use that browser more. Okay, so web wallet developers express security concerns over BitPay's payment protocol policy. So I'm not too sure what this is all about. Bitcoin payment protocol. But wallet developers are expressing security concerns. That's not good. When the developers of the wallet are coming out and saying, you know, this thing's not safe. Electrum wallet moves to patch bug that left thousands of Bitcoin wallets exposed. So Electrum wallet is not safe right now to be using. So Brazilian electoral system to use Ethereum blockchain network. Yes, we finally do governmental votes on the blockchain. I knew this was coming. It's 2018. We should already be there. So this is, you know, very, very good news. We're voting on the blockchain where they cannot be tampered, cannot be manipulated. And Brazil is taking the first step with that. Bitcoin.com keeps trying to put notifications in my face. I had to turn my ad blocker off for this because some websites weren't showing me their content. Confusion grows surrounding official Chinese position regarding Bitcoin mining. So Chinese state media denies allegations of mining crackdown. I think it's one of these things where the media here blew it out of proportion. They like to do this, and especially now that they can short Bitcoin, you're going to hear all sorts of fake news coming out about Bitcoin. or at least exaggerating it to make the price go up or down. January 14th will be known as Bitcoin Cash Change the Address Day. So they're changing the Bitcoin address so that it's a different format from Bitcoin, so that it's not as confusing and people cannot, mistakenly send to a Bitcoin wallet because it'll be different. Electrum Cash is already working on this integration. Daily Crypto Digest. Breaking news. South Korea proposes exchange bans and major exchanges raided. Venezuela petro-backed cryptocurrency set to launch. Although we have an article here. Where is it? Here. Saying the Venezuelan petro cryptocurrency is illegal according to Congress. But I'm not sure which Congress that is. It's probably the U.S. saying it's illegal, but they're going ahead with it either way. And then we have U.S. Marshals are auctioning off their 3,800 Bitcoin out of their 10,000 we saw they had. What happened to Bulgaria's 200,000 Bitcoin? Remember we went over this article about 2 days ago when we talked about governments and what they're going to do with their hoarded crypto? Well, Bulgaria said they could pay a fifth of their national debt, and now I guess it's disappeared. I guess someone in government wanted it more than them to pay their taxes, and I feel like this is part of the reason why cryptocurrency and Bitcoin is doing so well. If governments don't want to pay their debts, they're only driving their economy into the drain, and they're creating inflation in their own dollar. The mysterious loss of the Bulgarian Bitcoin sparks questions again. Temptation. And temptation is no surprise. I've been watching the show Black Mirror that mixes human nature and temptation with technology, and in the near future, and the things that could come of it. And it's really insane. I'm sure some of my viewers have seen that show. Crypto Digest. IRS forces data from Coinbase identity not safe. From Coinbase, your identity is not safe because the IRS forced data from there. Basically, they hacked. This sounds like they hacked into it and got data. Because Coinbase and these exchanges, they fight for us in court. They fight for their users because they know they have all these users, and Bitcoin's worth so much money because of its anonymity. Here we have it. Bitcoin is implementing sidechain-tech-drivechain. So kind of like Ethereum right now, you can build sidechains. So all these ERC20 tokens are a sidechain of Ethereum. Bitcoin's implementing the same thing. This could rise the value of Bitcoin. It shows a future of growth in Bitcoin. ETH postpones privacy hard fork. Wall Street analysis. Bitcoin. Microsoft resumes accepting Bitcoin. So they halted for a bit because of some security issue, and now they are accepting Bitcoin again at Microsoft. So here's a second layer developments promise major changes for Bitcoin. I think this has something to do with that sidechain of Bitcoin. DriveChain. So DriveChain is an especially interesting development. This protocol that will enable sidechain projects to take place outside of the main Bitcoin chain. Pretty cool. Ethereum prepares for Metropolis update, postpones first step. So this is the hard fork. They've postponed it to create better privacy. Bitcoin price tanks 14% as South Korean regulatory scare rattles markets. And this is FUD. This is a lot of people that don't understand that CoinMarketCap took out their South Korean exchange prices, right? So since they did this, obviously it would spark a sell-off. And so there's a couple of reasons why the South Korean price is down. Maybe they were trying to manipulate the price of Bitcoin by having it sell for a lot of money on certain exchanges. And now that, that's not as effective, they don't need to use this tactic anymore. But there is a lot of regulatory scare in South Korea. We've been following that news for weeks now. So IRS releases 2018 tax instructions. Sorry about the wait, guys. I'm really sorry about this. Probably, I just realized that it probably has something to do with a lot of these extensions I have too. But we'll get there. There is a couple more interesting news stories, so don't leave now. You guys gotta catch everything that's going on so you can be very knowledgeable when people ask you questions or when people are talking about this kind of thing. Also, we have Kodak that announces their ICO. Stock jumps 44%. Now they're just using this. We saw, what was it? It was Telegram that just announced an ICO. We saw Overstock announcing an ICO or a blockchain aspect. Long Island blockchain company. They changed their name to Blockchain, the Long Island IT company. And they're doing this, and their stock goes up, 30-50% when they just use one word in a press release or in their name. So it's pretty interesting that they are all jumping on board now. Even if they don't really have plans to do it, they're saying it. Here's an article, 3 lies Bitcoin skeptics tell themselves. Might be interesting. So we'll put some of these articles down below. This is really cool. And I'll put the link down below for this. You can get a free airdrop for Crypto Bar. Crypto Bar is kind of like the Crypto Pub, which we had an article over here on the Crypto Pub. And the Crypto Pub created by an amazing community member. A community place where people can get together and talk about cryptocurrencies and post info. So kind of like a Facebook group, but a website dedicated to that. Well, now we have the Crypto Bar. And we'll do a video where we just review this. But if you're tight on cash and you need some crypto, you can join this airdrop. And all you have to do is follow the Telegram and sign up, get on the whitelist, and you're good to go. They also give you a referral link. The ICO is in 3 days for a next generation cryptocurrency community. Venezuelan planned petro cryptocurrency is illegal, says Congress. So this would be according to the legislative body. I guess it's the government in Venezuela, but this isn't stopping it because we saw in that other article they're going forward with it. Bounties explained. So this article really goes over bounties, but mainly in the sense of this project. Talked about the history of bounties and stuff, but then they go on and offer you a bounty they've all allocated 300 million tokens to bounties, and we're going to focus on bounties a lot more. And I feel like that's something of value I can bring to you guys, research all sorts of bounties and free cryptocurrencies that are out there, and bring that info to you. We'll have at least one day a week where we go over bounties. And but already with this video, you have two, CoinLancer and the Crypto Bar. The white paper for CoinLancer is coming up, but also we have here new technology coming to Bitcoin, to bet on Bitcoin. So investors will soon have a new way to bet on the technology behind Bitcoin. A new exchange-traded fund backing blockchain companies by Reality Shares is set to start trading on NASDAQ Wednesday, January 17th. Although remember, no money comes into Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies when this happens. They just create hype and interest and basically profit off of the technology. Meanwhile, nobody's actually putting money into the technology or buying or using the technology. It's pretty sad, actually. If you want to talk about a scam, this is a scam. And it's so funny how they, they call everyone else scammers when, the person that's usually pointing the finger is usually the guilty one. So this is going to be on NASDAQ. It's going to be an ETF. The first, I don't know if it's the first ETF, but it seems like it. There are other crypto funds. One of them had to be shut down because it had too high of gains. Had something like 147% gains in 1 month. So they shut it down for investigation and paused trading. So we'll see what happens with this one. MoneyGram to use XRP or Ripple for faster international payments. This is good news for Ripple. And that's about it. So you can check out real quick. By the way, I looked into that Envion ICO. I was going to contribute and decided not to, mainly because it's for it's not for retail investors. It's mainly for businesses to invest in. But anyways, businesses that will use the service. So this is the coin market cap, and yeah, Bitcoin's down a little bit. I'd say it's a good time to buy. A lot of money, $100 billion, has come out of cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin's dominance is at 33%. Hopefully we don't see it go down below 30, but it is a possibility. Ethereum, I think, will rise. It is rising. I don't know about putting more money into Ripple. I think that's risky. Anywhere above $2. At $1, it might be okay. Surprised about Bitcoin Cash. I am putting more money into Cardano. Going to take advantage of the fact that it's down right now. And I have someone coming over giving me some money to get them into some cryptocurrency, so I have to go. We'll talk to you later, guys. Peace. We have a bunch of ICOs to share with you, by the way. Tomorrow, probably, some amazing ICOs that are out there. As well as a tutorial, we'll look into bounties a little bit more.